All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here today. We have a prototype watch. I don't look at very many prototypes, so this one's not even available yet. Going to ship, I think this will be ready to ship in October, or no, excuse me, August or September of 2024. But this is the Borealis Lusitano. This watch has been on a few different channels if you've seen it out there. This happens to be the blue dial model, a little bit hard, but you can catch that blue hue there on the dial. There are going to be 5 different colorways. This is the blue one. There's going to be black, white, salmon. I'm trying to remember. Oh, and a gray color. That'll be the other color. So, harkening back to the old pie pan style dials of the 1950s and 60s, which were super popular, and good classic sizing on this watch. On this watch, you have a 39 millimeter case from side to side, 47 lug to lug. Comes in right around 13 millimeters of thickness from the case back to the top of that domed sapphire crystal, as you guys can see there. And you have 20 millimeter lug openings with this beads of rice style bracelet, very nicely done. That dial style there is harkening to old leather. That's what that's supposed to look like, as you guys can see there. Applied indices all the way around. Beautiful Dauphine style hands. Do have a little strip of lume down the center there. Not going to do a lume shot of this one because really you guys can tell it's just those little strips down the center. So not a lot to see here as far as the lume goes. Running the Miyota 8315. That's a date functionality movement, 21,600 vibrations per hour, and 60 hours power reserve. So they have increased the power reserve on the watch. Finish on the watch. Not sure how much they're going to change this, but some hard finishes here, as you guys can see, are some hard angles here on the lugs. Chamfer underneath on the lug is polished or on the side. Case sides are brushed. Kind of simple, kind of clean there. Sign crown on the watch also. Like I said, beads of rice bracelet. Now, one thing that I'm not super thrilled about is the size of the clasp on this watch. Look at the size of the clasp compared to the case. Now, I did mention that to Carlos. They said they're going to be doing some work on the clasp assembly. I just think it's kind of big. Another thing I don't think there's necessary for is a dive extension on a watch of this style. But high quality construction. This also has the glide lock adjustability in here, so you can adjust that out. But I just think for this style of watch, it's a little bit too big. Currently, in its current rendition, it is a 50-meter water resistance watch because this crown is non-screw down. For the standard models that will be going out, this will be a screw down crown, 100 meters of water resistance. So pretty much in that sports watch category. So very nice. Pre-sale for these right now, you pay 50%, and that's $155. So $310 altogether for this watch is not a bad deal at all. It's a really beautiful piece for that kind of money. But let's go ahead and pause it for a second and get this one on my 7-inch wrist. All right, so here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. Really, really good sizing on this. This thing is almost sized perfectly for me. I think there's going to be enough links on these for 8.5-inch wrist from what it seems like. This is adjusted to my size. And again, the only thing that is throwing me off a little bit is the weight of the buckle. The buckle itself almost feels like it weighs as much as the watch head itself, which is a little bit too much. I want to feel a little bit more heft in the head of the watch instead of the heft in the bracelet. But I do think that's something they're going to change on the standard models as they send them out. But it's really a looker. It's really a beautiful piece. Love the pie pan style dial on it. Those applied indices look really good. And that aged leather style dial on the watch is definitely something to look at. So very nice watch from Borealis. Again, these are prototypes right now. $155 is the 50% pre-sale price. You pay another $155 when you want the watch delivered. So $310 is really a pretty good deal for a watch like this, at least I think. So watch out for this watch next on Marshall Time channel. If you guys like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.